It's now time for Chat of Champions with your host, Casey Strong.
Rising up to the knowledge to a father. Fuck you, just a man that is will to survive. I kill you, you evil shit, die. Fuck you, die. You drink my goddamn piss. Oh my god, I should have fought you in the first place! I shit your father's fucking face! Alright!
And remember, fellow podcast listeners, with a great podcast comes great responsibility. Hello again, my fellow people. I am back way sooner than I expected to recant, basically. I fucked up. On my previous podcast, I mentioned an article that I read, which I thought at the time was about Kenny Chesney, and that was actually completely wrong. I didn't have the article in front of me. It was actually Randy Travis. Randy Travis is to blame. He is the naughty one. So, he is the one that was found drunk in the middle of the street. He's the one that lost control of his car and was apparently thrown from his vehicle. He's found naked, too. The article kept repeating, he was found naked. Never explained how he got naked, but he's found naked. Anyway, go to CNN.com. You might be able to find an article written terribly and all the correct information, locations, times, all that good shit. All the information that I don't supply, you find there. So, the hunt for a co-host continues. I want to bring an actual show, a full-length podcast with the jokes and the music and all that good stuff. I suppose, if you so please, I can bring you some quick entertainment. Let's see. I had something prepared for a previous show. Anyway, yeah, Randy Travis is the naughty one. That really bugged me, man. He was found naked in the road. But anyway. So yeah, man. Also, I like to issue a friendly challenge to Ralph Garmin and Kev Smith. They do impressions on their podcast, Hollywood Babylon. He does a fantastic Adam West impression. Well, I have been working on an Adam West impression myself, and I believe that I could be the better Batman, and I would like to challenge Mr. Ralph Garmin to a Batman off, or an Adam West off, or however you would like to word it, fellow podcast listeners. Or, Kevin Smith did a fantastic 3 hours of podcast, a crossover between two of his podcasts, Fat Man on Batman and Smodcast, where he did a Bane impression, which everybody on Twitter raved about, well, he can only speak in movie quotes. Well, I have been working on a Bane impression myself, and I can obviously speak in more than movie quotes. The famous movie quote is, I find it funny that you would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane, or the fire will rise. But I believe that I could challenge Kev Smith to the Bane off any day of the week. I'm gonna improve on it. But there it is. The challenge has been issued. And you never know. Maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger will come and join the party too. Anyway, here is a little skit by the boys at CKY. Don't worry, I'm going to have a variety of music, not just CKY and wah, Screamo. But this is actually not music. This is actually a prank call that's classic. So here it is. CKY's dog fence.
Yeah, you guys installed the fences, right? The electrical ones that will shock the dogs?
Yeah.
Now, my wife owns a babysitting, and she has the kids in the backyard, and we wanted to get a fence installed and have some collars put on the kids so they don't go in the street. I want to know who can do this and who can do it now and effective immediately March 31st. Hello?
Yeah, we cannot do that.
No, well, you can put the fence in. You don't have to. I mean, this is between you and me and you, hopscotch, and we'll go, 50-50 on the deal, right?
No.
Wait. But I just want to say, you guys won't know about the kids. We had it. We tested it out on one kid's got the retarded thing. We strap one on him. He runs around. He has his tongue in his mouth, and like a dog, kind of, sort of. And he goes through the fence. Ow, he's blasted with a shock, and he runs back in screaming, and we just let him loose again. There's tolerance built up.
Right. Well, we can't do that. Legally, we can't really.
You're stuttering. Are you,
Yeah, I know, because I can't believe.
Don't be nervous.
That's children.
Yeah, but it's not done.
Cannot do that.
If it's good for a dog, it's good for the kids, right? Dog's best friend, man. Dogs are a boy's best friend.
That's correct. But
no, it's a man's best friend. That's not correct. Like the whole procedure.
But see, if you put it on...
And what I want to do is have it running all zigzags under the ground so it confuses them. So, they're going to be shocking. It'll keep them in line.
Right. Well, see, the only thing is, if you were to do that for children, you can be taken to court.
But you're forgetting the main objective. No one's going to know.
Well, they will know because there will be... Eventually, if the children get shocked long enough, there'll probably be marks.
You mean I shock these motherfuckers and there's going to be burns on their neck? That don't burn the dogs. You don't make sense. You're tying two granny knots with a loop and it ain't happening.
All right, well, sir, I can't. We could do it.
Ma'am, please. I am a ma'am. I sound very masculine.
Okay, man. Okay.
Ma'am. I am female.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Hey, listen.
Do you find it funny to call me ma'am?
Yes, I do. Personally, I do, because you said you have a wife.
Well, I am a dyke.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Well, there's no need to apologize. We live in some crazy times. There's a fag right down the street from us, but we have no problem.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
Roast beef?
Okay, how many callers do you need?
Well, we only have one phone line, so, one caller at a time, and call waiting. So maximum 2 callers can call. A total of 2. But that's fine, right?
No. But I'm talking about a dog collar. If you want a dog fence...
What?
You want a dog fence, right? Okay, for the fence, you need dog collars.
Yes. And
how many collars do you want?
30, whatever, Maybe the kid will eat one.
Okay, if you want 30.
Yes, 30. Shut up, dogs. We want 30 collars. How much is this going to cost?
Hey, each collar is like $200. So if you're going to get 30 of them,
yeah,
that's $600. $6,000.
The money's not a problem. My Uncle Fred, he went down to the fag's house, took all sorts of their gay money. They live on their own currency, gay dollars. On their bills, they have presidents like Greg Louganis is on the $5 bill, stuff like that. So we use do you accept gay money?
No, we don't.
Are you on the verge of piss pantsing yourself?
On what?
On what? On the fence? On something? Ruff! 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 You hear the dogs? They're here. Lots of them. Come on, bark! Bark, you! You hear them?
Yes, I do.
Right now, I'm petting the dog.
Okay.
And if you don't put the fence in, I'm going to stab him.
Listen,
Roof! Oh, don't stab me!
well, I'm laughing.
Shut up.
I find you
Shut
very
up.
amusing.
You're going to have to put the fence in now. And that's it. And that's all there is to it. I've wasted enough time with this and that and this and that. And you're going to come here, dig and put the fence in because these kids are risking their lives every single day of the week. They're running in the streets, UPS, up and down.
I hope you have a really good day because you have definitely made me have a good day.
I made you have a good day?
Yes, you did. Ask you something. How many people are there listening to this conversation on the speakerphone?
Dogs or people?
Well, dogs and people, I want to know.
30 dogs in a suitcase.
Well, how many?
If you could just hear how do you want me to answer that? I just told you 30 dogs.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to go, so you have a good day, okay?
Yeah, I found out yesterday that I don't have a left arm.
Really?
Yeah.
That's too bad, but I do have to go, so you have a really good day, okay?
Def Leppard.
Bye.
All right, man. You want to talk about something that gets better every time you hear it. As offensive as that is, and I apologize if that offended anybody out there, but fuck you, that was funny. I actually had meant that for the very first episode of Chat of Champions, the real pro wrestling pod, which we're all aware never happened. But, you know what? I am going to bring you a bigger and better show next time. I promise you. I promise you. And it's still a surprise. I'm not going to reveal what the next show is going to be, but it's going to be a surprise. And I will do my damnedest to get me a co-host to properly entertain you. So, you might get another little mini-sode like this before then, but I'm planning to bring you a full-length podcast with many, many laughs and much musical good times. So, until then, remember, with a great podcast comes great responsibility. It was over the top. Alright, man. Remember, follow me at Twitter at Casey Strong 4. That's CASEYSTRONG 4. Or look me up on Facebook.